Thank you so much for watching our podcast, Real Estate Insider, where America goes for funding. Give us a call or text my office if we can help you. Your direct nationwide lender. We do commercial lending, residential lending, private lending. You can call or text our office 832-431-6331. Also, all the links should be down below to get signed up to get enrolled. You can reach out to us. We're open 7 days a week. You can click on those links. There's no cost to get started. There's no hard credit check. So don't be a stranger. Every week we come to you live. We have produced thousands of videos. We've been doing this actively lending in America for the last over 2 decades, helping hundreds of thousands of people. Our mission to help and serve, to get you the knowledge, the funding, the information to help you to make your life better. So we always talk about new updates, things going on in America, in the world, real estate, lending. It's always changing, always stuff happening. So tonight we're talking about the changes coming down the pipeline with student loans and home loans, and some of the changes that Trump is making, and how will it affect you if you're trying to buy a house and you have student loan debt. 63% of the people in America have student loan debt. And one of the biggest things that we've seen change, and again, we're a big advocate of Donald Trump administration, everything they're doing, we're huge proponents as far as getting rid of income tax, so the tariffs, solving things, making things much better. It's important to understand how the student loans are going to affect you when you're trying to get pre-approved for a home loan, because it does make a difference, especially right now. The biggest thing that we've seen that's changed is that deferments are no longer allowed for a home loan. Let me explain what that means. So if you're trying to buy a house, that doesn't matter whether it's private, non-QM, FHA, conventional, income-based. The income-based repayment loans are going away. All right. So if you have $100,000 in student loan debt, and hey, Britt, I'll take a look at that here in 1 second. So if you have $100,000 in student loan debt, historically, you could go into an income-based repayment plan or even defer those student loans. So let's say that you did an income-based repayment plan, and instead of paying, $2,000 a month for your student loan debt, you're paying $60 a month. And the student loan provider would, naturally, most likely approve that, or even defer your student loans for 1 to 5 years, so you don't have to make the payments. So what's happening now is the income-based repayment plans are going away, the deferments are going away, and you're having to start making, they're trying to force you to start making your payments as soon as possible with a higher rate. So if you had $100,000 in student loan debt, instead of making a $60 payment, you may be forced now to make, a payment of 0.5% on the balance of your student loan debt. So if you have $100,000 in student loan debt, you may have to start making payments effective immediately of $500 a month or more. And if you don't, that will report to your credit in a negative, derogatory way and lower your credit score and affect your approval. So this is a big thing that we've seen changing in 2025. So before, if you're trying to get a home loan and you had, it doesn't matter how much student loan debt you have, if you were trying to defer that, you could defer that. And if it's deferred, then it doesn't have to count into your debt to income ratio. You have to provide a letter to us as the lender from your student loan provider stating that the student loans are deferred, then they can take it out of your debt ratio. Or if you go into an income-based repayment plan, that new payment plan that you have, you give us a letter that will supersede your previous agreements that you had on your student loan agreement, or even what you have reported in your credit. If you have reported in your credit, the payment's $650 a month, and your new payment was $40 a month, we would use that letter in lieu of what's on your credit report. Now, what I'm trying to tell you is that those options are basically gone away. So the income-based repayment option, if you don't believe me, try. If you have student loan debt, try. I'm not saying it's impossible, but the providers are really pushing away from moving to an income base, even a graduated payment plan, and then also no deferments. So it can affect you on what you can get approved for and what you can qualify for. And this goes for, all the different type of loan programs, whether it's VA, FHA, conventional, non-QM. The only loans that this really doesn't affect is bridge loans, hard money, private, no doc loans, DSCR. It doesn't apply to those type of loan products because the student loan calculation, there is no debt to income ratio calculation. So it wouldn't matter what it is because it's not part of the underwriting. And obviously we offer, all of these different type of programs. We want to make you aware. So the solution is, what can you do? Obviously you can refinance your student loan debt. You can move it to an LLC. You can move it to a different entity to get it out of your name. You can also close in your LLC so you don't have to use your personal credit. So, we're all about solutions and trying to come up with ways to figure out how to get it done. And, the best thing to do is obviously try to negotiate to get the longest term that you can. If you can get a 30-year term on your student loans or reduce that payment, of course, that's going to be the best thing to do because, there's some people, they have a massive amount of student loan debt. And if you plug that into your debt to income ratio, it will affect what you qualify for on the loan. So if you had to pay $500 a month in student loan debt, instead of you getting approved for $500,000, you may only get approved for 400. So you have to figure out ways on how to get around it, either defer them further, move them to a different entity, or refinance them to a different company. If you have Navient loans or Sallie Mae, you need to move them over to a private entity and close an LLC. That's another option that you can do. So, the whole thing is letting everybody know what's happening, how to strategize, how to work through it, so that way you're not affected. Because in some parts of the country, depending on where you're looking to buy, if your purchasing power or refinance power has been cut because of student loans, it may affect you from getting approved or the amount that you need to get approved for, and then the deal doesn't work. Because, like I said, 6 out of 10 people have student loan debt. That's a lot. That's a huge amount. So, remember, we're a nationwide lender. We do all different types of programs. We do hard money loans. We do bridge loans. We do asset based. We do no documentation. So definitely, reach out to us if we can help you. Call or text my office. Don't be a stranger. 832-431-6331. But that's the latest update on student loans. And Brett, I saw your question. If you wouldn't mind reposting that so I can answer that. Oh, hey, how you doing, Lynn? Thank you so much for tuning in and watching the channel. Thank you. I saw something, Brett, that you posted, and I want to make sure I answer that. Hey, Brian. Hey, buddy. Good to see you. Not yet, bud. Hopefully later this year. That's another thing that I'm not knocking what the Trump administration is doing with student loans, because of course I think other areas have gotten much better, and naturally you have to repay your student loan debt. Oh, you're looking for 50 million? Okay. Hey, bud. What's up, Corona? We have commercial and institutional loans that we can look at to help you, depending on the project. How, what the project is. What type of project is it? It sounds like it's going to be a pretty big deal if it's 50. Walking doesn't want to deal with. Okay. Yeah, definitely we can get on a call with the team tomorrow to discuss it. If you can send us an email, I don't know if you have a pitch deck or an executive summary. Oh, Health and Wellness Banks wants 50 million to match their 50 million. Okay. Can you send me an email on if you have a pitch deck or a memorandum to loans at official AngeloChristian.com? That's loans at official AngeloChristian.com. Okay, it's in receivership. Okay. Yeah, I mean, if it's a hot deal, we could definitely figure it out. There's, essentially infinite capital for the right deal. There's debt, equity, stacks. Yeah, please send it to Brandon and I, and I'd be happy to take a look to see what we can do to figure it out. What what is it? What type of asset is it though? Is it multifamily or is it mixed use or what is it? Yeah, just send me over the information and then we can definitely. Oh, massive acreage. Okay. Is it undeveloped? Is there any entitlements or is there any development on it yet or is it just, oh, health wellness resort? Okay. Wow. What state is it in? What part of the country? Hmm. Yeah, I've been fortunate to be involved in some large deals. Oh, in New York. Wow. Okay. Nice. Oh, Catskill. Okay. Um, yeah, that's cool. I mean, I'm kind of familiar with the area. Oh, Mike Tyson territory. Okay. Yeah, I'm familiar with. I mean, how far is that from like Rochester and Syracuse? Is that pretty? Yeah, I got my wife's side of the family's all from uh, Syracuse, Adirondacks area. I don't know if you're familiar with that part of the country. At Syracuse, Watertown. So I've spent some time up there in the Adirondacks. Oh, 2 hours north of NYC. I gotcha. Okay. Yeah, let's definitely see what we can do to help to figure it out. You never know. You never know. I've seen some amazing stuff happen before. So yeah, thank you for the opportunity of reaching out. Yeah, yeah. Watertown's almost on the border of Canada. It's way up there. A lot different than New York City. Okay. Yeah, thank you for touching base. And yeah, we can definitely take a look to see what we can do to help to secure the funding. We've done deals of that size and even bigger. So we just gotta. The thing on that type of transaction just has to be. Oh, Brooklyn. Okay. Yeah, we've done many deals in Brooklyn. Definitely. Oh wow. Okay. That's good, man. That you're finding deals. That's a key part of it. So definitely appreciate you for reaching out and giving us the opportunity to let work with you. You got a great attitude, and you've always been really cool. So happy to help to figure it out to get it done. And that's really what we do is we try to solve problems, trying to figure it out. Whether it's your first investment deal or a $50 million deal like Britt's talking about, we really try to offer a nationwide, or even international marketplace. Um, oh, you're with EXP. Okay, that's how you're probably finding some of these deals then. Cool. That's awesome. Yeah, we have EXPs in Florida and Texas too, in California, that we work with. That's great. That's how you're probably getting access to some of this stuff. Oh wow, hotels, residents. That's awesome. We also do commercial and SBA and private equity for hotels. So a lot of different options if it's the right hotel where you can get debt and equity stack, especially if it's flagged. Yeah, that's good news. Pompano Beach, yeah. Yeah, Pompano Beach is very, I actually know Pompano. That's pretty close to my backyard. When you're talking about Pompano Beach, Florida, right? I think that's what you're, I mean, that's the only Pompano that I know of. Yeah. Anyway, so like I said, okay, cool. Yeah, guys. So that's kind of the latest update on what's going on with the student loans right now. Hopefully, we'll see. Oh, it's a related project. Okay. Oh, the W in Pompano. Gotcha. Okay. I'm following it now. So, uh, okay, I'll check that out. Yeah, we can talk tomorrow too, and then schedule a call and kind of take a deep dive into it to figure it out. I appreciate you for thinking of us and trying to put the deal together. We have the ability to do it, just that has to make sense. Cool. Um, and you guys don't know, we do all different type. We do nationwide, commercial, residential, even international, in the Caribbean, the Bahamas, South America. Um, you know, so we do funding over there too. We're actually doing in the Bahamas right now a hotel ground up construction. So for the Ritz Carlton. If you finance a semi truck, yes, it can affect you. It will go into your debt to income ratio. Then that doesn't mean that you're going to get denied. But if you finance a vehicle, that payment will go into your debt to income ratio. Hey, Eric, nice to see you, man. It does go into your debt to income ratio, yes. Yeah, Ritz is amazing. I don't know if are you familiar with Anguilla? Yeah, Anguilla is where the project's at. And that's a big one. It's almost a $300 million project. It's kind of by St. Martin, St. Kitts. Yeah, cool area. But yeah, I mean, guys, we've been doing, lending. I mean, obviously our preferences in the United States. And we do commercial loans, residential. And not only do we have our lending platform, we also have our real estate university. You can check out Angelo Christian, the real estate university that we have that we built. And then if you want to become a loan partner and get paid for your referrals, you can get signed up as a loan partner with us too. And we can pay you for any of your loan referrals that you send over to us. That's another cool thing that you can do. And of course, we have our Amazon loyalty rewards program. If you're a customer, vendor, partner, and we've done business, you leave us a happy review on Angelo Christian Mortgage on Google, then we'll hook you up with that free Amazon gift card. So please don't forget about that too, if we can help you with that. So, and we do our shows every week. Yeah, absolutely, Eric. Thank you for checking us out. You can go to our Instagram, our YouTube, our Facebook, our TikTok. If we can help you to add any value, don't be a stranger. Reach out to us. Call or text my office. You can reach out 832-431-6331. All the links are down. There should be links down below to get signed up. There's no contract. There's no hard credit check. We're the actual direct lender. We're not a broker. We're not a third party. We act as the funder. And so we'd love to work with you in any capacity that we can. So don't forget to subscribe, enable notifications, share this with anyone that you know that'll get value, like that bell. We appreciate all of your help and your support for tuning in and watching the channel. Thank you guys so much. And we'll continue to pump out more great content. You guys have a great weekend. Britt, please reach out to me. Anyone else needs help, don't be a stranger. Reach out to Angelo Christian. Thank you guys so much. Have a good night. Take care. Peace out.